Kia ora team, Coach Brad here, all the way from the beautiful Mount Maunganui in New Zealand. Now, push-ups are one of the most underrated full body exercises on the planet. They are an exercise that are as old as time itself, and the benefits for runners are proven. They help develop upper body strength, which helps hold upright posture. The isometric core endurance helps develop a platform that creates incredible running form. And of course, there's always the benefit of that physical and psychological discomfort as you begin push-ups. Those reps and sets really create that uncomfortable feeling that's going to benefit you when you run. Some of the greatest runners in history have had push-ups as part of their training. Right from Jack Lovelock, the 1500 metre gold medalist in the 1936 Olympics, through to Emil Zatopek, and right through to someone like Jakob Ingebrigtsen. I love push-ups. I've been doing them daily for around 7 years now. I try to do between 10 and 150 a day in a variety of different sets and reps and challenges to help keep my motivation bubbling away. The system's upper and lower body musculature is linked with fascia. Now, if you've got power up here, it's going to help translate power down to the legs. This 30-second rapid test quickly helps accumulate that physical and mental distress. So it's a great way to add a little bit of discomfort into your run training. The second challenge, we go to the opposite end of the spectrum, the slow push-up. It's a slow push-up done over 60 seconds. So to make it a little bit easier, we start with going up for the first 30 and then 30 seconds to descend and trying to keep that form the whole time. So let's do these two challenges together. Now, it's really important that we dial in the correct push-up form before starting these challenges. The correct form is going to improve muscle activation, and it's also going to decrease injury risk, especially around the shoulder joint. So we're going to start with that lovely straight plank position. So make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders and just make sure that the opening of the elbow is facing forward, so you're externally rotating the arm and screwing that shoulder into that slightly externally rotated position. That's really important because it helps increase the firing of the muscles, especially around the scapulothoracic region. So hands facing forward with the middle finger facing forward, elbows opening to the front, and then that lovely straight plank position. And then what you want to do is make sure that the head is aligned, that it doesn't droop forward. So you can sort of tuck the chin in, and that really helps with that. And then make sure you engage your core, squeeze your glutes, tighten those quads so that your body is at nice straight plank position. And then when you go down, descend, the elbows should go out at about 45 degrees from the body. Go down till the elbows are around 90 degrees, and then come back up again, keeping everything nice and straight. No dipping, no breaking of that line, and head aligned with the rest of the body as well. And you can always modify that full plank position to knees. And that'll help you stay within your capacity and work at that position before moving up to the full plank position. So just keep the same tips as what I said before, but that knees and then nice and straight, and then just going down with exactly the same nice core position and that neck aligned with the rest of the body as well, elbows going out at 45 degrees. So that is your modified push-up position. Now, you can do these two push-up challenges with a small break in between, say 5 or 10 minutes. I think I'll do 10 minutes today. Or you can do the push-ups on a different day. So you can have the challenges on one day and then the next. So if you want to have them together, you're going to create a real enhanced push-up routine working on that speed and that slow muscle contraction. Right team, are you ready? Challenge number 1, speed. 30 seconds as many push-ups with good form as possible. Now I'm a little bit nervous. Now before you get started, make sure you set up a stopwatch. So I've got a timer function on my watch. I've set it there. I'm going to push start and then just get into it. It's 30 seconds, as many as you can with good form. Probably watch mine deteriorate a little bit as I start to struggle. Are you ready? All right, assume that lovely push-up position. Are we ready? Whew. How'd you go? I did around 38, but I could feel my form starting to deteriorate. So that challenge number 1, I'm gonna have a 10-minute break and be right back. The challenge number 2, working on that slow, controlled form. Good work. Now for the second push-up challenge. This one is slow. So we're gonna go from speed to slow. So I'm gonna try to do one push-up over 60 seconds, starting with on the way up and then ending with on the way down. That's a little bit easier. If you wanna make it harder, do it the other way around. And if you struggle with this, then you can use your knees as a modification. You can even use the time. So maybe doing the push-up over 30 seconds, so 15 each, or even 10 seconds, 5 on each. Just start within your capacity and then use it as a benchmark and work up. Okay team, challenge number 2, slow push-up. Now I've had around 10 minutes break, but as I said before, you can do it on separate days or even make it a smaller break if you want to progress the workout. Whew, but that's going to be tough. So let's get into it. Now again, my form will probably fail. I might even fail completely, but searching for a little bit of failure in your training is a way to grow. It's a way to get better. So don't be afraid of that. So let's get into it, eh? So, nice push-up form, and I'm gonna start on the way down, going up. So, started, so down, and then here we go. So, I'm gonna try and do 30 seconds, going up, nice and slowly, trying to hold that form. Everything that I talked about before, squeeze the core, glutes, quads, elbows gone out at 45 degrees, neck in line, so just tuck that chin in. So that's around 30 there, and then we're going to come down. Really control, holding that form. Whew, almost there team. Slow and smooth. Starts to bite around here. Nice work. Whew. So that's one slow push-up over 60 seconds. Challenge number 2, done and dusted. Well done. Thanks team for joining me in those 2 tough push-up challenges. So note down what you got. That's your benchmark. You can always try to progress from there. Go out and get stronger. It'll make it easier to earn those miles. So be kind, champion compassion, and I'll catch you on the next video.